Advances in X-ray technology may have finally uncovered the identity of a face hidden in a painting by French artist Edgar Degas, but questions still remain.
He was known to haunt the halls of the Palais Garnier, home of the Paris Opera and Ballet. Edgar Degas complained that people knew him just as the painter of dancing girls. But he said he was really trying to capture the movement of the world around him in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. And yet, amid all the hustle and bustle, his paintings also depict human isolation. One of his portraits has always enjoyed company, though. For years, researchers have been perplexed by a ghostly figure slowly emerging from beneath the thin layers of paint Degas used to create his portrait of a woman. A device called a synchrotron might have finally solved the mystery. The superpowered X-ray machine was able to shed light on the woman behind the painting, which is now hanging in the National Gallery in Melbourne.
Well, we have a good idea of who it might be, and we've made a suggestion based on looking at other paintings by Edgar Degas that it might be this model called Emma d'Aubigné, and because there's very similar likeness between this hidden portrait that we see here and a few other paintings that Degas has done.
D'Aubigné was a favorite model of 19th century French artists. Researchers now believe that Degas turned her portrait upside down before using the canvas as a base for a new painting.
Below, it's actually in the reverse orientation, so the artist has turned the canvas upside down in the second painting, but below that is another female figure. So a different person do we see here, probably quite a much younger person model.
Degas might not have been happy about the recent revelations because he was no fan of technology. He spoke dismissively about the main breakthrough of his time, saying, "So that's the telephone, is it? Someone rings for you and off you run." But researchers are ecstatic about the recent advances that allowed them to uncover one of Degas' secrets.
We were able to scan this painting in a very short amount of time, roughly 33 hours. If we had tried to do this, say, 10 years ago with the technology at that time, this whole scan probably would have taken a year and a half.
But Degas' portrait of a woman contains more mysteries than even the synchrotron is currently able to solve. The identity of the woman who came after d'Aubigné remains unclear. And it's possible that only Degas knows why he painted over her likeness nearly 140 years ago.